That's it. That's the dish. I mean...
Woo! That looks pretty damn good to me.
Hey guys, it's Carla. I'm here in the Bon Appétit test kitchen today with DeAndre Jordan, the tallest and also most handsome player on the Brooklyn Nets. He's also our tallest guest to date, making me feel extra special. So today, DeAndre and I are going to make vegan chocolate banana pancakes and a delicious Bloody Mary, and we're going to see how well DeAndre follows along with me through verbal instructions only. I heard that you're vegan, obviously, but I also heard that you don't do a lot of cooking at home.
I do a lot of eating.
Okay.
I do a lot of eating. Not a lot of cooking. They don't let me in the cooking area.
Great. And so how many times would you say you've cooked at home?
3 times.
3 times. Okay, so today we're going to cook here. It's going to be awesome. So on a count of 3, we're just going to turn around and start cooking.
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
I can't turn around at all now?
No, we can't look at each other anymore.
Okay, good luck.
But I know I can feel your presence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just the nervous heat coming from my body.
It's going to be great. All right, first thing, I know it sounds a little weird, but we're going to use the liquid from this can of chickpeas to make kind of like a whipped cream. So I want you to just shake up the can of chickpeas really well. Shaky, shaky. And then, so there's a little strainer set over the measuring cup. Mm-hmm. Just pour the beans and the liquid through the strainer so that we don't really need the beans. We could use them for something else. Chickpea pancakes, perhaps.
Okay.
What we're after is 4 ounces of this delicious bean liquid. I want to use 4 ounces, so I'm going to pour all but a quarter cup in, and just
what? In what?
Oh, sorry, into the stand. See the stand mixer left of your on the other side of the cooking pan. There's a metal bowl set in the stand mixer thing.
With the banana in it.
Nope, other side.
With the flour stuff.
Nope. Keep going. So there's a skillet.
This.
That thing.
Okay.
That's got a whisk attachment.
Okay.
And then just go ahead and pour in maybe all but a quarter cup of liquid.
All right.
Into the metal bowl. And if it's a little more, a little less, it's not a big deal.
No. We got to be precise.
Okay. That's very delicate pouring.
That's pretty good right there.
Okay, so go back to your tray.
Okay.
And there's a bowl of sugar. Dump that into the liquid in the bowl. And then there's a little tiny bowl with cream of tartar in it. And then that can go in the bowl too.
I just wanted to, hold on, wait.
Perfect. So far, exactly matched. Okay, and then just tilt the head of the mixer down. And there's a little switch on the side that kind of locks the bowl. It has a little icon of like the bowl tilted.
Okay.
Yep. And so just tilt that, like flip that forward so it's locked.
Yep.
And then on the other side, let's go up to 6.
6? Oh,
yeah, number 6.
That's my number. So
oh, really?
We're good. Yeah.
Is that true?
That's very true.
I knew
That's
that.
a fact.
I totally knew that. Okay, so DeAndre, what's happening in this mixer? It's called Aquafaba. That's the liquid from the bean.
Aquafaba?
Aquafaba.
Okay.
Have you never had this before?
No.
It's kind of cool. It kind of mimics egg whites.
Oh, okay.
But it also can sort of feel like whipped cream. So we're going to kind of use it like as this leavener.
And it's going to be sweet too. That's good.
And it's going to be a little sweet like a meringue.
Okay.
All right. So while that's happening, grab the bowl with the banana and the fork.
You said grab the knife?
No.
Oh.
The bowl with the banana.
Okay.
And the fork.
All right.
And then we're just going to peel the banana and smash the flesh in this bowl. You can put your peel on the tray with the measuring cups. And then just use your fork. And we want this like really well mashed.
All right.
This is sort of taking the place of a little bit of what the eggs do as a binder.
Uh-huh.
Vegan cooking is like, it's challenging, but it's cool because then you figure out what other ingredients you can use.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I like that you have to find other things.
And I was kind of amazed at how this recipe like comes together because the bananas kind of act like glue.
Uh-huh.
But they're also a sweetener.
Right. It kind of looks like a thick cheese almost.
Yeah. All right, cool. So then you've got a little bottle of vanilla extract. Tip in like a little splash of vanilla.
What's the splash though?
Like a teaspoon. And then there's a squeeze bottle that's got maple syrup in it. And I would do like, I don't know, 2 or 3 little go around the bowl. That doesn't make any sense.
I did 3.
Perfect.
All right.
And that's our sweetener, and we can like adjust that to taste.
Okay.
And then there's a can of walnut oil.
Yes.
Are you good with nuts?
Yes.
Okay, great. So then drizzle about the same amount as whatever your vanilla amount was. And that's going to add flavor, but it's also good to have fat in the batter.
Okay.
And then mix that all together. And then there's a measuring cup with almond milk. And just pour all of that in. And you can just stir that together with the fork.
All the milk, right?
All the milk.
All right.
So now take that same bottle of vanilla and do the same amount right into the Aquafaba. And that'll kind of give it that nice whipped cream flavor. And then there's a bowl of salt, like a medium-sized bowl should be right in front of your cutting board. And just add a pinch of salt to the Aquafaba too.
In the Aquafaba?
Into the Aquafaba.
The salt?
Yeah, a little bit, just a pinch.
All right, my pinch is different than your pinch.
So do a small
should I do like
pinch.
a pinky pinch or
Yeah,
like an index?
a pinky pinch
Pinky
is perfect.
Pinch. All right.
That's a good measurement. I have pretty small hands, I have to say. Okay, so you can scoot the your little banana mixture over to the side of the cutting board and grab the large bowl that has the flour in it. This is whole wheat flour. And then there's another flour that's more like charcoal colored, and that's buckwheat flour.
Okay.
And add the buckwheat flour to the bigger bowl with the whole wheat flour.
That's the one that's next to the salt. It's kind of grayish.
Correct.
Put that in the big bowl.
Exactly.
All of it.
All of it. And then grab the cocoa powder, which is in a smaller bowl, but it's pretty clear that it's cocoa powder.
Yeah.
Add that also to these other dry
All
mixes.
of it?
All of it. And then you've got a jar of cinnamon, few dashes of cinnamon.
2 dashes.
Few dashes. A pinch of salt to this too.
Pinky?
Pinky pinch.
Pinky salt?
You can do a little bit bigger than a pinky pinch this
All right,
time.
I'm going to go ring finger salt then.
Perfect. And then there's another little bowl that's got baking powder in it, so add that too. And then just whisk this together till it looks like all the flours are combined.
I like to hold my bowl sideways when I whisk.
Really?
Because my hands are big, and it also makes me look like I know what I'm doing, you know?
Okay.
Because if you hold it down and kind of, then people don't think you're advanced.
Like, I don't want people to think I need this cutting board. Okay, let's turn our faba off. And grab a spoon from one of those little bins, and we'll just take a look at this. So you should be able to scoop it out and turn your spoon over, and nothing should fall off the spoon. Right? And the peaks, like like at Dairy Queen, like the tip that peeks
it looks
over.
like a...
Does it look like that, where it's like kind of going straight up and maybe tiny bit curved
To
at
the
top?
curve, yeah.
Okay,
It looks
perfect.
like almost like a person's hairstyle, kind of.
Oh, okay. And then give it a taste, because I'm curious what you think.
It's pretty good.
It's not too beany, right?
No.
Okay.
It's pretty
All right.
good. I
So
taste a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
And a little like dash, a pinky of salt.
I know, and that's what like kind of helps with that beanish flavor. All right, take the whisk out of the dry ingredients, because we're gonna pour in that banana almond milk mixture. And you can just pour it in kind of all at once. But then we're gonna use the whisk to mix the batter together.
The whole banana stuff.
The whole banana thing. It's a banana situation. And then just use your whisk to mix this.
I don't know if I can do this one sideways just yet.
What do you mean, holding the bowl?
Yeah, it's supposed to get clumpy like this, right?
At the beginning, it's gonna feel like pretty clumpy, but it should smooth out and be almost the texture of like a pretty thick chocolate pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, I'm starting to get that.
And then when you don't see any more like floury bits, just smack your whisk against the side of the bowl to get the batter off. And we're actually gonna add some of the Aquafaba to this.
Good. Is it good chef etiquette to like smell it?
Sure, yes, definitely.
Okay, because it smells really good.
It smells very chocolatey, that's the cocoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so if you just smack off the extra batter, and then using the 1 cup measure that's on that silver tray. Okay,
A cup, you said?
Yeah, 1 cup. It could be a little bit heaping, so you can just use the cup as a scooper. It's aesthetically very pleasing, the Aquafaba.
Yeah. I think we did a good job. I mean, I can't see yours, but I think mine looks pretty good.
I think yours is
and
perfect.
I put this in the chocolate?
So put this in. Tell me how you're getting the Aquafaba out of your cup.
With gentle force.
Okay. So then grab one of those spatulas, the rubber spatula, and then I want you to kind of gently fold the Aquafaba into the batter. So what you're going to do is kind of scraping down to the bottom of the bowl.
Is it cool if I use the small black one?
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Okay, yeah.
I want you to think of your spatula sort of cutting straight through to the bottom of the bowl and then folding up and over to fold the Aquafaba in. Going like under, but then scooping it over again. Until it's pretty much combined. A couple of white streaks left is okay, but I don't want like big chunks of Aquafaba. And this is just gonna lighten the batter. The raw cocoa taste, let's taste it.
Did you just taste yours?
I did, because there was some on my thumb.
Can I accidentally put some on my thumb?
Yeah.
All right.
The raw cocoa is like pretty bitter.
Yeah.
But very chocolatey. All right, we're ready to make pancakes. You've got a big jar of coconut oil. I bet you're using a lot of coconut oil in your cooking.
Yes.
And avocado, and take a big spoonful. You can use a teaspoon, but like pretty big spoonful. Ooh, I dropped some in my batter. We can add more. I just want enough coconut oil in the pan to where the whole surface is covered. Okay, coconut oil in the pan. Scoop up like a 1/4 cup of batter. And then we're going for 5 pancakes, and we're gonna go like around the perimeter of the pan, like numbers on a clock. But go ahead and scoop that first 1/4 cup of batter into the pan at like, you know, the 12 o'clock spot, the 3 o'clock spot. It doesn't really matter. Did your first batter go in?
No, we're still working.
Oh, okay. Are we scooping?
No, we got it.
What's happening?
The first one's a little, I made a Mickey Mouse pancake.
That's fine. You can use that same black spatula that we did our folding. So if you scoop with the 1/4 cup, then you can use the spatula to scoop it into your coconut oil. Pour it right onto itself, and it'll put itself into a circle.
Oh my God, this was way easier than the first time.
I'm excited to see the Mickey Mouse one. I'm on pancake 4, but I can slow down. Where are you at?
You're bragging.
Okay.
First of all, I'm on pancake 4 now.
Great. Lockstep. So everybody's in?
Everybody's in. I'm just doing some cosmetic work.
Okay.
Right now.
Cool. And then while they're cooking, we're going to just slice up some banana for our topping. There's a banana on a plate over here by your cutting board.
Okay.
We got to peel this guy. And then while the vegan banana pancakes are cooking, we're just going to slice this.
I sliced part of my banana already.
Fabulous. Oh, you did?
On accident.
What I want you to do is kind of slice it on an angle so that we get like long oval slices of banana.
So I get to use the knife now?
Yeah.
All right.
So you mentioned hosting the holidays.
Yes.
I feel like this is a really good holiday brunch situation.
This is good.
I think people would be very impressed with you if you busted out the vegan banana chocolate pancakes.
I know, but then I have to say it like, oh, I mean, like, I can make you guys some...
Yeah, make it sound super casual. I'm just going to go in the kitchen, grab a little breakfast, anybody?
Then I have to FaceTime you and be like, hey, we need to do this again.
All right, so nice slices of banana, and then just set that aside again. Now, describe what's happening on the surface of these pancakes.
Kind of like lava-y kind of cake, like the cake that Mrs. Trunchbull made the kid eat.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Are there any bubbles breaking the surface?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Starting with pancake number 1, we're just going to turn them over. And were you worried about this?
I am.
The thing is, you want to pick the pancake all the way up. I feel like what people do a lot, they pick a pancake up from one side and they try to flip it over its side, but then it just lands on the pancake next to it. So pick the pancake all the way up, and then in the space where the pancake used to be, just put it back down. Turn it over.
Got it.
Right?
Woo.
Easy peasy.
I find the squat technique is good for flipping the pancakes.
What is the squat technique? You
Kind of like
have to squat?
Kind of like sumo wrestler.
Oh. Yeah, because
position.
you're very far away from the pan.
Everybody's over.
I think they just need a minute on this side. Then we're going to put them on the plate. Then we're going to make a very delicious Bloody Mary. and then brunch is served. Okay, pancakes coming out.
Okay.
Okay.
So I put
they're
my
gonna
plate.
go. Plates on the board. Same thing with the pancakes. What I want you to do is I want you to go around just like they were, going around the perimeter, but I just want you to put the edge of pancake number 2 on the edge of pancake number 1. Instead of having them flat or in a stack, I want them to go around the edge like slightly overlapping each other. Pancakes are on the plate. Pancakes have to hang for a second because we want the drink to be ready and the pancakes to be served at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so before we finish pancakes, we're going to make a delicious Bloody Mary.
Okay.
Okay? So you want the measuring cup with the tomato. You want the whole tray with all the fixins.
Got it.
Okay. Do you like spicy, sour?
Extra spicy.
All of the stuff? Okay, so let's start with the sriracha. I would add about a teaspoon to start. We can add more. But you can also just squeeze it straight in. Just throw caution to the wind. You know what I mean?
All right.
If you like it spicy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got vegan Worcester sauce, which I didn't even know existed.
Me neither. That's great.
Right? So this does come out of the bottle pretty fast, so I'd pour that into the teaspoon and, I don't know, like a half a spoon? You can always add more. And then take your pickle brine, and we actually want the brine, so you can dip the tablespoon measure right into the pickle liquid. I would do a whole tablespoon of this. Bloody Marys, I was about to do a second tablespoon. Let's do a second tablespoon.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I was just thinking about how they make your palate salivate.
Yeah,
I love that.
I'm salivating just
looking at it.
Yeah.
And then you might have another little spoon in one of those little jars, horseradish, which is sour but also pretty spicy. So I'm gonna do another spoonful of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a big spoon of that.
Big spoon? Okay. I'm down.
Oh.
Horseradish is underrated.
Oh.
Some black pep. I love black pepper, so I did like three big cracks. You could also use cayenne. That would be good. Chili flake. A couple dashes of curry powder if you're into that.
Wait, and I have cayenne?
No, I was saying if we didn't have black pepper.
Okay. I thought you were trying to one-up me on my... You said curry powder?
A little curry powder. Okay, then we've got celery seed. You could use fennel seeds even would be good with this. Yeah, like if you didn't have Worcester, you could use soy sauce. I like a Bloody Mary bar where you just have all the stuff set out and you can add whatever you want. And then there's a lemon too.
Okay.
More sour. And then
just squeeze her in there?
Yeah, squeeze her in there. And then I would add a good pinch of salt. So like your ring finger pinch, which is probably my 3-finger pinch. It's like a meal. You're getting your full serving of vitamins.
Very hearty.
Ooh, pretty good.
You tasted it?
Uh-huh. Give it a taste. I think it could be more sour and more spicy personally. What do you think?
I agree with everything you just said.
Great. I'm going sriracha straight from the bottle. Okay, I think I've arrived. It feels like a proper bloody.
I think I'm cool.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to measure out 1.5 ounces of vodka. So you got to break your seal. Are you clapping for the vodka?
Yeah.
All right. Taking off the foil. All right, pop the cork. Perfect. 1.5 ounces.
1.5?
1.5. And then
Booyah.
that goes right into the measuring cup with the tomato mixture. And give that a little stir with whatever spoon you have left. I'm down to the long one. There's 2 glasses on the station. There's a glass with a celery stick and a pickle.
Yep.
And then there's another nice highball glass. So bring them both over to the cutting board. And I want you to fill the one that doesn't have anything in it all the way to the top and a little bit over the top with ice. And then find some space and get your celery stick in there. And now the tomato mixture goes right into the glass. So just pour this over the ice. Oh man.
Ooh,
right to the brim. Now you can drop the lemon on the edge, and then there's pickled okra, and just like drop that down the side. I think that's perfect. This screams brunch to me, and this screams holiday. Like, it's literally in holiday colors.
Yeah, this screams everything to me.
And if you have people coming over or staying with you over the holidays, and you bust out the Bloody Mary bar day after Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah. Good stuff.
More presents. Do we want olives in our Bloody Mary?
Yeah, I do.
I'm afraid I'm going to overflow. Okay, I got one. Yes.
That means you have to just take a little sip. And then.
It might be. Oh my God, I want to drink it, but we have to finish our banana, or we have to finish our banana pancakes. Pancake plate.
Boom.
Back on the cutting board.
Oh yeah.
We're going back to Aquafaba land. I want you to do like a nice dollop of Aquafaba on top of every pancake. And so just go around that nice little shingled situation that you made. Call this a topper whopper.
A topper whopper?
Yeah. It's a topper whopper. You got all 5 pancakes topped? You're taking great care and deliberation with this,
it's just
which I like that.
It's just precise.
Yeah. Now, you can just pick the banana slices up with your fingers and, like, tuck a banana on top of each spoonful of Aquafaba. Yeah, the Aquafaba is, like, so firm that it's like...
Oh, yeah, holds it up.
Yeah, it's like a little banana cloud pillow. And then there's some chopped walnuts. Take a handful of those, sprinkle them all over everything. But don't cover up your beautiful banana pillow.
Okay.
And then squeeze bottle of maple syrup, and then just drizzle all maple syrup all around.
Okay.
Drizzle, drazzle everywhere. That's it. That's the dish.
Damn.
I mean...
Woo! That looks pretty damn good to me.
I think brunch is served. Okay, so now, when you're ready, grab your pancake plate, grab your Bloody Mary, and then we're going to count to 3 and then turn around. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Gorgeous. You went semicircle.
I did. Yeah,
I'm into it. I like it. I like it.
Thank you so much.
It's your interpretation.
You have big dollops. That's nice.
I do. I did big dollops.
That's nice.
You know? But my pancakes were a little bigger. Bigger.
But I went from like small to big pancakes. You
like
see how I did that?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a ascending.
It's so good. Even the ground wants some. Cheers.
Cheers. Do we get to drink now? All right, you want to eat?
I do want to eat.
You ready for brunch?
I am ready.
Okay,
I'm very
great.
ready.
Let's do it. Welcome to my holiday brunch. Now we trade plates.
Oh, we trade? I get to...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sampling your handiwork.
I'm very jealous of you that you get to...
I am jealous of me. And then the drink, too.
Oh, the drink? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I put a little surprise on the...
Thank you. I really... Look at that. Very classy olive garnishing. So how do you feel now?
I feel like I like my plate, but I feel like you made this for me.
I did.
It's more.
But you were worried about flipping pancakes, and you made like a full array. Cheers to you, sir.
Cheers to you.
Thank you. Oh my God, that's a real reset. You know, delish.
After all the hard work we did, we deserve to.
We really do. I got super thirsty.
How is it? Is it too spicy? Is it good? Okay, good.
It's so good. It should be spicy. Like, I love it spicy. Pancakes. I'm going to start with silver dollar over here.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, you have to do the same.
I know yours is going to be good. I'm not worried about...
No, we still have to sample.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Okay. Be honest with me.
It's really good.
Is it?
Good crunch. That means you had a good amount of oil in the pan.
See, it was that extra little oil I put.
And you knew it. They do have a dessert vibe, but then they're also vegan, so I feel very...
Yeah.
I feel
we
very
can eat 100
healthy.
of these and be fine.
Right. This like sweet and spicy thing is kind of working.
It's good. Man. You guys are jealous.
And no one would ever know that we used bean liquid for that. So, holidays at your place?
As long as you're behind me.
Yeah. You could also get helpers, and you could be me, and you could just tell them what to do.
And I could just sit down and not...
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Then
You would be making the drinks.
Holidays at my place, guys.
That's right.